like
this ain't even mine, bro.
that
I
was,
can see it.
That was like day 2.
Damn, no, but look
Like,
at all the little bite marks.
Oh, bro, we had to get a whole new fucking Amazon remote. He ate that bitch. Like, we found pieces, but we didn't.
I thought jabroni was bad enough. Bro.
Jabroni. You know what, bro? This is okay. So I don't have no kids, right? But I got 2 dogs.
You got 2 kids,
but check it out though. I had Jabroni from a pup. I seen him like the day he was born, like right out his mom type things, like blind, all that other shit, right? All the way. So I'm like, he's been hella cool this whole time, right? It's like so cool that it's like, oh, I could get another one. It's good.
Nah.
Bro, I don't understand how people get a second kid at my age. Like, I understand if it's just like, we ain't never had one before, but it's like you had one and it was beautiful for them 15 years or whatever, right? And then you're like, yeah, we can do it again. And you run it back and it's like, yo, what is this?
You know what? Okay, but kids aren't going to run away from you. All right. So
I mean,
that's probably a thing right there.
No, it's not. Because they do. You ever seen them people like, we worked at the toy store, bro. You seen them kids take off? I seen them take off.
I have not.
I've seen them take off.
I can just imagine it because,
the same attitude, bro. They look like
I'm not about to.
In their mind, they have that. This nigga can't catch me. Like,
what am I staying here for?
So they make eye contact, and it's like they gonna come back eventually. But they like, for right now, bro, I'm off.
Gone. See, I didn't get those things.
That quick twitch.
I was always scared enough to get my ass kicked. So,
You gotta have. You know what's called is my boy that just
I see that. Does he see that?
My boy that just has a recent kid is like his dogs are perfectly behaved. He like he can let them off the leash, they run off, he say their name, they come back, and I'm like,
yeah, my dog.
We two different parenting styles. Feel me? I feel like he lead with discipline and I lead with love. It's like, I'm gonna just let you be you, dog. I'm gonna let you with discipline.
Yeah, exactly. Because that just I'm a love shit turns into you just whooping them when they do bad, and then they not understand.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't really understand. I don't know what I just did. You gotta show them.
We be cool, bad. Yeah. Like we be cool all the time. Like I be doing dumb shit all the time. What's the problem? Anyway, hey. Welcome to the Straight Dope Show. I'm Eluno.
I'm TraB the Wonder.
I hope you're watching this on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do.
It like that.
I mean, it's cool. Like, why did you have to bring attention to it?
You're right. It felt wrong. We don't normally do that.
I mean,
should I be more?
We do have audio only listeners.
Oh shit! I should just be more aggressive, huh?
I mean,
I'm TraB. It's my nigga El Uno, the one. We in this biatch.
No.
Y'all playing with.
We don't
not us, because we the ones.
We don't need none of that. We don't need
it's the Straight Dope Show.
No, we don't want
none of that.
We don't want none of that.
You edit that out?
Pack all that back up.
Okay.
It's okay. It's out there now.
What I mean?
But we don't.
This is what I was wondering.
But I'm saying, though, every now and then, this spice it up. But,
extra,
like, you know what I mean?
Just a little extra.
No, but this,
you know what's funny is
all the
I was
time.
looking at our videos and going through the comments.
Oh, people comment?
Yes, but they need to comment more.
Oh, word.
And one of the comments that I caught was the way you say nigga.
But which way though? Because
you use it nonstop. Like the way you use it is unparalleled. It's like
as punctuation as one of those.
Because the nigga said like this, and then the nigga mean, you know what I mean? And then the nigga like this, because nigga like, and the niggas don't understand what we be saying, because niggas like this, because niggas don't really understand anything anyway. So niggas are stupid. That's essentially how you be talking. While giving some valid points and a lot of, information.
But check it out though.
Bro, you like that Lauryn Hill line, bro. I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. You add nigga in nonstop, bro. I thought I was bad. You on a whole other league, bro.
Well, I just read a book that was like highlighted how white folks used nigga back in the day. And then I'm like, oh, so this is why we kind of flipped it and said and start saying everything because everything's always nigga. And then I'm like, oh, that informed me on why I use it so much because it don't fucking matter. If everything is niggas, then I can use it for everything.
It does fit. It's not like people don't understand what we're saying. It's like, just that, you know, when you not a nigga and you listening to this shit, it perks your ears to it in a different kind of way.
Hey, but all of you are.
Y'all niggas to us.
Okay. and to other people. Like, it depends on who you talking to. Like, even white people is niggas to other people.
Honestly, that's very true. No. White people to other white people does not.
That's what you see what I'm saying? In
their
little square, bro.
Tax bracket or your demographic or wherever it is that you from. We don't speak alike. You one of them niggas. Right? You're not like us over here. They very much like that. You so right.
So, yeah. Anyway. We got a long list, bro, and not enough time.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault.
It's okay, it's good, bro. I like those. I like that. Anyway, where do we want to start? We want to do basketball, and then TV, and a little bit of football, or TV, basketball, and sports.
Okay, so we should do TV because we always get to basketball eventually anyway.
All right, bet. So, Daredevil, you seen the first 2 episodes?
Hell fucking yes, I did.
That shit was lit. I seen
the
first. Hey, but I have a caveat though, because I've learned something about myself as I watch these TV shows. As soon as I get disinterested, I change the channel.
How'd you get disinterested? What?
There's slow parts in everything. And anytime
no attention span, then gonna blame the TV show.
No, I'm not. It's a me thing. It's literally a me thing. It's literally a me thing. It has nothing to do with none of these TV shows are bad.
This is why you need video games.
But
you could go to a video game and come back and be like, hey.
You can do it with TV too now. That's why I don't have to watch the whole shit. I come back to it when I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna just pick up the stakes.
But I don't think of it as an attention span thing. It's literally like in my head, I want other information at this point of the story, and you giving me some other shit that's like filler for this.
It's not filler. To fill out.
Not like. No, but that's
I
hear you. I hear you. No, it is because it creates other minor storylines and shit like that.
Exactly.
But because I recognize that, I immediately be like,
I don't care. You need to care, bro. We trying to set up a real story for you to get invested in.
I don't be giving a fuck.
This is why you don't fuck with anime, and I be going to shoot you and show you this shit is great.
Yeah, because they got a lot of slow parts that ain't got shit to do with nothing. It'd be an overarching story, and they got 22 minutes to fill out. Anyway, bro, Daredevil is good. I didn't see episode 2 yet.
Didn't? What? That was the best part.
Was it?
Yes.
I might have started episode 2, but they was talking at the diner, and I'm like, oh, I'm out. Like I said,
that was the best part.
I learned about myself.
This is me and the nigga I'm about to go up against.
The chick
across from me. You said at the diner. Was it Kingpin? It was the chick. Oh, my bad. Did I ruin some stuff?
Nah, I mean I assume, but
my bad.
But you see what I'm saying? You see how
it's his love life, but you don't care about romance, nigga.
Not at all.
You got married and said fuck everybody else.
Pretty much.
I don't like niggas like you.
That's your problem, not mine. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm so fucking done.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like that one where he's meeting the chick in the early part of episode 2.
That actually ends up being pretty big too. And it's only 2 episodes in, bro. This is really good. This is gold stuff here.
I'm telling you, I learned about myself in that moment.
But I need you to also recognize for the viewers that this is gold stuff that they setting up in 2 episodes, which is actually really good.
Also, I don't like watching shit that come out weekly because I don't have to.
Damn, Jesus.
Mainly
because he talk about me with ass.
Nah, look.
Y'all have been around long enough for him to say, it's because y'all niggas this.
Nah, look.
Y'all niggas don't want to do this.
Hey,
and the ads this.
Can I be?
You need it because of this.
Can I be honest?
I don't really care.
Can I be honest?
What?
I'm just being honest about myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that because they be setting up shit that don't pay off. So I don't like to wait for it. I like to, let them play out. let y'all watch it week to week and be hype about it. And then when y'all be disappointed, it'll be like, oh, that's fucked up. And then I'll go back and watch it like Paradise. Did you watch Paradise?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's a show. I think I shot on it last time and I shouldn't have.
Wow. I need you to get on the hype train for everything at this point. Because you so off the train on everything that I just need you to just for the enjoyment of me seeing you get on any hype train.
Yeah, the Kings. But we're going to talk about that. Look. So you ain't seen... So last time I talked about Paradise and I said I was off that. And then I watched I'm on the 5th episode now. And again, I learned about myself and when I turn shit off. Like that's what the common thing about these two shows is like there's nothing bad about them at all. Mm-hmm. It's me being like, what the fuck they talking about, bro? like you're not like, even if I don't know where the story is going, I feel like that's not where you're going with it.
How do we perk your investment into these shows?
Be like Running Point on Netflix with Kate Hudson, that basketball show. That's the other one I got on the list. Like, see, boom. I like that show. I haven't
watched that shit.
It got Chet Hanks in it.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. It's Tom Hanks' son that speak patois. Okay? You've seen the videos. He's been an internet legend for a little bit now. Okay, we know who that.
Don't know who
you know who that is, bro. You know who you. If I pulled up like the video we know him for, you'd be like, oh yeah. And then you'd be like, oh, that's Tom Hanks' son. It's like we've had this discussion. He don't ring like that, but he ring
exactly.
like
but to me.
But he ring like that.
All right. I guess
him, Kate Hudson. Who else is on there? One of the boyfriends from Insecure.
It looked like the game remake. It really, really do.
I didn't watch the game, but I could tell you the look possibly. But the show is more like Winning Time. But it's it's a fictional version. You know how Winning Time was like real people, and real people had a problem with that shit. Winning Time is basically the Lakers.
I didn't actually watch Winning Time.
It's not Winning Time. Running Point is basically the Lakers without real people. Winning Time was real people about the Lakers come up.
Okay.
And it's like, it's a TV show, so it's not all gonna be true, but people don't like the way they depict it or whatever. Right? But
you can tell who's like you said, it was Jeannie Buss, and it's like you can tell who that is.
Oh yeah,
and the way she acts, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so Running Point is really good in that it's showing you, because they just had the storylines where they had an older player. You feel me? The young dude Chet Hanks had got suspended because he was being an asshole or whatever, acting an ass out, and the older player was mad because he started running more minutes. You feel me? Just as we seen Kyrie. You feel me? Like so the same exact. So just as that story, I'm watching the episode, nigga. That shit happens in real life. So I'm like, this show is just like Winning Time. It parallels the NBA and what's actually happening, but it's not going. It's not going to create create waves like that because it's not real people. It's not real names attached to it. We're not depicting
It's just
anybody.
a show that's on the wavelength of basketball. If you care about it like that. I imagine most of the people in the league probably watch this show because they like something like that.
Well, it depicts them it's a funny show. It's it's good, fairly well written. The actors are really good. Like, it's a good show. It got picked up for season 2. They got the D-League player, bro. The first thing he said when he came in was like, oh, my bad. The lady on the bus got stabbed. And it's like, you going from the D-League to the NBA, riding the public bus, and the lady got stabbed.
This reminds me, remember when we talked about James Wiseman so many times?
Yeah, that's
so when
he going from Santa Cruz to Oakland.
When he got sent to Santa Cruz, bro was like, hey, I just want to be where the hotels got bigger beds.
Oh,
I'm 7 foot, blah, blah, blah. I can't fit in these beds.
You need, absolutely. Why are you at a hotel? You need an Airbnb now. You need something
else better that they put up for us.
But ain't nobody got nothing like that.
Not at the D-League teams, bro. Not at the G League. We ain't giving that to y'all.
Right.
Like, I'm just glad to be in a bigger bed.
They whole thing. Have you been to Santa Cruz and seen that thing? Stadium? It's like a giant barn. Like it looked like a high school gym, but it's just extra big. So you drive by to be like.
So I've done the one for the Stockton, whatever that team is.
Okay.
In Stockton, I've been in there. Kings. So if it's anything like that, yes, I have seen.
Yeah.
And it definitely looks like they run hockey out of it part time or something. You know what I mean? Like this isn't for normal crowds.
Well, I feel like the Stockton one is actually for that minor league hockey team, and then the team is just there. This one, look at our producer trying to get on camera, bro. He been chilling this whole time. It's the way that he does it, though. It's the way he been chilling this whole time.
I got deodorant on, bro. You don't need to sniff that.
He just being nosy, bro. Get out of here.
What's on your paws that you just on me, bro? Can you?
Nothing. He's fine, bro. He just wanted to be on camera. Like, he ain't doing nothing over here.
See, our other producer is much more relaxed.
He's chilling over there. He not worried about it. He's like, nah, bro, what y'all talking about the right shit? He said, move on, though. So
it's probably time that we switch the subject. Okay, I hear you, Otis.
So where we want to start, bro? Bron, Mavs, go back.
What is Paradise?
Huh?
What is Paradise?
It's a TV show I was talking about that I shot on before, and then I'm not shitting on it no more.
That's the name of it. Okay, yeah. I hear you. All right.
It's on Hulu.
That's dope.
It's a pretty good show.
But you also haven't told Becky about Solo Leveling, have you?
Multiple times.
Has she watched it though?
Not on my watch.
Y'all weak, bro. I can't even.
It's not y'all weak. It's not y'all. I'll own it. No. It's not y'all. She down to watch it. She like download the app, but because I control the apps, it's like nah.
So you telling me you don't have Crunchyroll, bro?
Why would I have that,
bro? If I could just,
we don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for this, bro.
Watch Solo Leveling. I don't even care if you into anime or not, bro. Watch Solo Leveling. It's that goddamn good. It's fucking amazing.
And Running Point, and Paradise, and Daredevil.
I'm mad about this, bro. Why are we friends, bro? Why do I come here? All right?
Because you
doesn't feel like a place that I feel welcome. All right?
I mean, you welcome. Your ideas, not so much.
All that shit that you into? You can keep that, all right? You can save that for someone else. But, your presence is okay. That's about it. We don't need to hear your thoughts about things that you like. We don't.
That's so fucked up. Who said that?
What's next, bro? What do you want to talk about on the board?
Yo, so now let's talk about Shadur. Is that how you say his name? Oh, come on, Odie. Damn it. So
why that way though?
Right, come here. Go this way. All right, bro. Go.
I'm gonna go back under the table.
No.
Hey, yo, come here. Okay,
look.
This way. There you go. Good job.
Such a
Shadur, Shader, Sanders, man. That's all that matters. He a Sanders boy.
Yeah,
and
so
they hating on him.
Like a Sanders.
But we understand that they're going to hate on him regardless of what he does or what he hasn't done already. It doesn't even matter. We're going to hate on him.
Well, I mean, I feel like
who you are attached to.
I feel like it's the same thing that always happens when it's a black quarterback. And it only happens to black quarterbacks. Wait. Because they give all these white dudes that have been top picks but have never panned out. If you go back to it, they found reasons why they're good, reasons why they should be drafted high. They painted a great picture.
It's literally the opposite. We'll figure ways to put you up top.
Bro, they do it
but with him, we're going to find reasons why you're not.
The same thing with Lamar Jackson.
Obviously are. Yeah, but that's the point. When we see what's obvious to the eye to see, if the natural fan can see, oh man, he is great. I like everything he does. I can't pinpoint what it is that he does, but I like what I see. If you're supposed to be an analyst, it's your job to pinpoint and tell the natural fan what it is that you like. But what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to say the things that I don't like about him. I'm going to give you reasons that you shouldn't draft him.
And I don't like that it's always an anonymous scout. It's never nobody ever.
My name on this.
Then stop. Don't be a bitch, bro. If you write it in your report. If you writing this, if this is your job, dog, if this is your job and this is the report you sending in the teams, You saying he
It's
cocky,
not, but it's
but
not the report that they send in the teams.
Then shut the fuck
But
up.
the report they send in the teams is we don't want this black guy. We don't want him for these specific reasons. He's not the type that we want.
But that's what I'm saying though. If you gonna say that, your name's on it, bruh, say that shit out loud. But if you're not gonna say it out loud,
just for them.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, the other people, we can let the pundits do it. We can let them talk in circles and give all their caveats and reasons why we don't want him. That's why it always sounds ridiculous to us, because we see the talent that he is.
It'd be the dumbest shit
ridiculous. Ever. But with him specifically, we can see the talent that you are, but we're gonna find reasons and try to, do gymnastics. It reminds me of the thing with what was it, the Deadspin dude? The
Deadspin.
The one who was on Odd Couple with Chris Broussard, the other dude, Rob Parker. I used to get pissed off listening to Rob Parker because he would spin and do gymnastics talking about Curry not being a clutch player. Like you found one small reason to say he wasn't great, and then you made it seem like this is his only problem. And then when you look at years later, same argument, this motherfucker got the night thing, and it's the most amazing, you know what I mean? Like ending of a game that you can possibly have. And it goes specifically to people like you who say he isn't a clutch player.
He's still not though.
But you see what I mean? Like, you made a name off trying to discourage and dismantle what he's done in the league. It's the same thing with these dudes that try to talk about Shadur. You know what he's done. You just saw it for 2 years straight. He was great in every astronomical stat that you can point to, but you don't want to give it to him. You don't want to say it. I seen here. I watched it with my eyes week by week when he was making headlines, and we didn't want to give him headlines.
Bro,
we saw it.
When have you ever seen a Heisman Trophy candidate get downplayed as cocky? When you was just up for the highs, you was just in the conversation. It doesn't even matter
when they downplay for cocky, because when it's a white dude, we appreciate that.
But
we call it mental toughness.
Fuck out of here. That you right, and that's my point. I
can't fuck with it.
But this is the most. It's not even the most. It's just the most recent example, I should say. It's not the most egregious or none of that.
I just think it rings louder now that we've seen it so many times and it's gotten so egregious.
Well, when you got Lamar Jackson, who y'all shit on year after year, consistently in the playoffs, consistently in the MVP conversation, it's up to y'all that are like, y'all the same people that gave fucking Embiid award, the MVP. I can't trust y'all. Fuck, you do whatever y'all do for the politics y'all do it for. Like, it's not because they was the best. It's not because they showed you that they could do this or that or the other. It's like, nah, bro, we just don't want him to have it, so we're gonna give it to this other guy who's he better on some nights, but like over the big picture is he's really not. But because we like him better, we gonna say he is. And because what we say goes, this is my problem with Stephen A. When you say, when you talk about somebody, and then you say, oh, that's just what the media is doing. Nigga, you're the media. Like, the fuck you talking about? You on TV 9 hours a day, my nigga. You're the media. If you bring it up, everybody else is talking about it. If you don't talk about this shit, everybody's not talking about it. If the people are saying, why are we talking about this? You get letters and comments, everything. Why the fuck is this a conversation?
You literally are setting
and you're making this a topic on your show.
And you're the leading person to create topics for the rest of the
rest of
to get into this. So So once you do it, then every show after you that's slated for any time on any network is going to get into this. Oh, that's what they were talking about?
All right,
this is what we're going to tailor our show against too as well. And not just them. When you go to your social medias and the people who do they do their clips and they give their little
clipping what you gave it up on.
Exactly. So you're part of the problem if that's what you're doing.
And so that's what I'm saying about. That's why I tied them together, because that's how I look at it when he talking about Bronny and shit. Like you said, Bronny is a G League player. All right, bro, fine. Criticism on his actual game is warranted because he's an NBA player or he's a professional ball player. I bet. But when you got a problem with LeBron James, right? Why the fuck are you bringing up his son?
Yeah.
You had a problem with this man, but you can't say shit because he just scored 50,000 points. You can't say shit because bruh been holding it down for y'all, not fighting this shit, not giving back, not throwing lawsuits and shit.
You know what? I don't completely understand the issue that LeBron had, because if it's about Bronny, then if our criticism is against Bronny, he's a part of the league. What's the problem?
But his criticism isn't. He's criticizing his game in reaction to LeBron commenting on the media. You're not commenting on it like you said, bruh. He's a G League player. Do y'all talk about any other G League players on here? Do y'all dissect anybody else's game on here? Nah, bruh. You only bring him up in relation to his dad, and then you dissect his game. Bro, you don't give a fuck about Bronny.
Yeah.
You, like, bro, hold on. Mac McClung is the three-time slam dunk champion.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all give him no airtime.
Not even a little bit.
He the three-time slam dunk champion.
Over all the NBA players.
Right?
Yep.
Give him no airtime.
Not even a little bit.
But we talking about Bronny because his dad said, hey, the media be wilding, bro. I've been taking this shit for 20 years. He said
but
that.
It's like a gift and a curse, because if you look at it from Bronny's perspective, it's like, I'm just trying to be who I want to be, right? I'm trying to do the best that I can.
That's all he can do.
My father at one point is saying that I'm better than half the players in the league.
Yeah, he can say that.
All right, but if your father's going to say that, we're going to talk about it, because it's your father saying it. He's the most covered person in the league. He's the most covered person in the league. So being that he said that, it's going to run on all our shows no matter what. So if you can't prove that he was right, we're going to talk about that too. So in relation to that, you're going to receive scrutiny.
But you see how long down the list you have to go? You see how many? For
me, it's,
I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying, but I'm saying, if you talk about it in the context of, hey, bro, as a dad, that's what you're supposed to say. But let's look at it objectively. No, but that's fine. That's what I'm saying. We're not respecting that line. And that's the problem that LeBron got. I'm not a dad, but I can tell
that's where I say, hey, we don't really care how you feel as a father. But he's a part of this league. He ain't what you said he was. But he ain't even half of what you said he was.
Okay,
and if we say it and you got a problem with it, oh well, have him show us.
That's fine. But he's a G League player. If he's not that, why are you talking about him? You see what I'm saying? You bring it, hey, when he made the comment, hey, bro, LeBron said this. He probably said that as a dad. Let's look at it objectively. He ain't that. Boom, move the fuck up. Why? Don't bring it up later. Okay, don't make it a week-long fucking conversation because he's not in.
Because I don't watch these shows mainly because they do that. They talk about stuff that we really honestly don't care about, and then they make it a thing every single day.
And that's what
I don't want to hear about LeBron James or Bronny James.
You see
and
what I'm saying?
When he was doing well or bad, it didn't matter. We knew we were going to hear about it, but more than we wanted to.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that's where I'm coming from. Is it's like, yes, you're right. If LeBron, as the person he is in the NBA, says this about his son, all right, bro, we're going to take your word for it and look at it. He ain't it. That's the conversation. That's it.
But that's literally...
That's it. After that, bro, why we're not going back to this. There's no reason to. He not it. We said that already. We the media. We already said he ain't it.
Why are we spending this much time on?
Because we want to get at LeBron. And so LeBron, being a smart man, knows that. I'm not going to call you. We're not back channeling this. I'm going to see you in front of everybody, bro, and tell you as a dad, the fuck is wrong with you? Because I feel like he would feel the same way I do. Objectively, you're right. But I'm a dad, so I'm saying that shit about my son. It's your job to say he is or he ain't. If he ain't, he ain't.
That's enough. Let's go no further.
Talk about his game, bro. Talk about what he need to improve. That's the criticism you get as a professional ball player. But this other shit, because I said that y'all been a wildin' nigga for 20 years, so y'all gonna bring me up? Y'all gonna bring him up in relation? Shut the fuck up.
I feel you. I agree. All right, we know the media is on some bullshit.
And that's why
we don't listen to First Take. How many years has it been since you watched the First Take episode? Even a segment?
Yeah.
See what I mean? You ain't even got to answer that. So long.
Nah, hey, today, because I wanted to see what this nigga said about that conversation.
Like,
you see, I looked at it. Hey, hold on.
To an actual episode.
This is the first time in a decade, a little bit more, a little bit less, that I've actually that I looked for it and found for something only because he was commenting on this and it was what I thought it was. It's like, nah, bro, you gonna say what you're gonna say because you're the only one that's gonna speak about this publicly.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that Stephen A. was gonna talk about it, but we're gonna get one side of it, and that's it.
Yeah, but all he gonna say is, nah, see, he did this and he did that, and it's like, bruh, you trying to act like you not trying to create a new audience, right? So you gonna bring this shit up in a political space like later, like you know what I mean? Like that's how you moving right now. Nah, bro, we not moving like that. I'm gonna let you know off top. This is where I'm coming from. Like if I want you right, if I wanted to call you on the phone, I could have. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna see you in front of everybody.
Right.
Everybody can see this, nigga. This is what we
cool
said.
like that. I don't need.
We
to
not
call
friends. You ain't been in contact with me. We don't fuck with each other.
None of that. All right. When I see you, that's what it is. You know.
I can appreciate that. I'm a LeBron fan and ain't never been one. Like I say it now mainly because it's like, yeah, I respect the fuck out of that. Because I've been tired of Stephen A. shit. Mainly because he
just plays the line too much.
He playing in your face every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I've never liked it.
The line too much.
Bro, you know, and as much as you say as a black man, you're not for us. You like them avatars that say as a black man and be white dudes.
Oh man, wow.
Like, cause the shit you be saying don't be about us.
Hey, that shit with Serena really killed me.
That's what
like, how did you even bring her into the Drake beef?
Bruh,
then what you had to say about her was kind of ridiculous.
But why are you even talking about her because she was? It's like,
yeah,
like this. That's what I'm saying though.
Because you're there dancing, I'm going to say you need to be with your husband. What? How does that have any correlation? And how did that become the thought in your head? To say to all of them?
No, you know what? Because he's somebody that ain't never been loved, so he don't know. His husband was something, bruh. Where's his special person at? Because I'm pretty sure Serena's husband was over there cheering her on.
I mean, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's being supportive of your spouse. Hey, bro, don't play your hand like that.
I'm sniping from a distance.
Bro, don't play your hand like that. You showing me you don't know what a valued relationship is.
That's real crazy.
Bro, I'm gonna support my wife if she down to do it. She down to do it, bro. I'm not gonna tell her.
Where your husband at?
In the stands, nigga, showing her on, bro.
You dancing about Drake? He shouldn't even care about this.
Who said she was dancing about Drake?
I don't know.
Like it's not like that's
Stephen A. was on some bullshit.
But this is what I'm. But that's where I go back to. But that's where I go back to. It ain't never about us, bro. You caping for them. You building your audience for them. You getting them. Like I said before, everybody stepping in fashion. Just how you doing it. Like you doing it, trying to act like nah. But it's as a black man, bro. Ain't nobody I know as a black man had to say they was doing it as a black man.
Oh, wow, that's a bar. I think you're right.
Who the fuck, bro? Look at me, dude. As a who, nigga? What am I?
Unless I was 100% talking to somebody that has no idea what an experience of a black man is, I never needed to let them know. But as a black man, I understand this. But if you on the other side and you dealing with whatever, then I'll say, as a black man, I feel what you're saying here. Because I deal with this shit too. You don't have to speak to them, but you speaking to them about some shit that has nothing to do with what's actually going on. So, you know what? Fuck you, Stephen A. All right?
And that's the fact, Jack. Like, nah, because I've been feeling that way for a minute, and I feel like as his profile gets bigger, nobody say like it's like you can't down another black man or whatever, right? And it's like, hey, bro, get your money how you getting it, but I see it. Like, and whenever you take your heel turn, bro, whenever you decide that you got enough from what you're gonna get from us, like, yeah, you make your move, bro. You do the Clarence Thomas shit. Hey, bro, I see it coming. It's not a fucking you're not playing in the dark, bro. You as a black man until it's not beneficial no more. Then you just on the other side.
He getting a political show. I don't even.
You see what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? Like it's plain as day. He not hiding it. Yeah. But because we live in the era we live in, people expect you to stand on your race as where you coming from, bro. You look at me and see where I'm coming from. I ain't gotta hide it. Ain't no ambiguity in this. You know what it is. You see the kink in my hair, nigga. What's up? Like where else am I coming from? Like I don't know nothing else in my life. I don't have to tell you that to make my point clear.
Don't. Definitely don't. Definitely.
So,
all right, man.
Moving on. The Mavs, bro.
Oh man, that's actually been.
That's a shit show.
Yeah, because
everything
is going bad over there.
Hey, but they just
it's not one part of the team. It's like every part of the team.
I mean, but that whole conspiracy to get him to move the team is looking
more and more
accurate,
huh?
bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like they said no to the casino stadium thing. The city did, or whoever, the municipalities in that area, and they like, I bet, and then they got rid of their best player. The draw for the team, bro. The other cats on the team is cool, but the draw for the team, you got rid of him, and then you drove the one veteran you had into the ground in like 2 weeks because you saying you got to keep the wins up or keep the people in the seats, right? You got to keep the show going. The show must go on. This is all we doing here is putting on the show, so the show must go on.
On top of the fact that you already had major injuries to most of your starters,
right?
Backups,
yeah,
going into it.
Yeah,
you know, so then they traded Luka. So they were already
for an injury-prone player.
So he gets injured
immediately.
Get him, he gets injured immediately. First game in, showing you who I am.
He showed everything in 10 minutes.
He showed you all that you wanted as him as a player. To the crowd, right? I'm yelling at him. And then a quarter later, I get hurt.
Yeah.
And I haven't been seen since. So this is what they dealing with. All right. So when I sent you that thing about the assistant coaches and coaches, picking up different jobs other places, your entire organization is kind of going down in shambles in front of our eyes during the season. It's not even the off season. Yeah. They're not like deciding, I'm going to go here now. I'm going there now. At this point in time, I don't need to be here, and I'm letting it be known. I don't want to be a part of your future. I don't see where you're going as a growth to who I am. You're terrible. Yeah.
Well, but that's also why the selling the team or moving the team thing makes sense, because it's like once I become toxic here, I can flip the narrative 5 years later and say y'all ran us out of town. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because
I don't like that. I see where it's going, but it feels bullshit to me to be able to let them get off with it, because we see it in real time and we know what's going on, and it's not okay. So if you're a part of these other cities and saying, if you are going to be
Vegas is going to take them, bro.
But if you are going to buy the team here, I don't want these to be the owners. Sell the team and we'll buy it from someone else.
But that's fine, because it might have been a short-term play anyway. That's what I'm like. We not like when you're looking at it as a he kind of spicy. When you're looking at it as a business play, right? However many millions they paid to get majority ownership from Mark Cuban, right? I bet they can't be part owners if they go to wherever they go. Cool, bro. You paying more because the value's up. We just moved to a bigger market. Blah 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 blah. Right? Like as a business play, it's an asshole move, but it's not unheard of. So it's like
it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense from a business point. How they don't go on.
They literally showing you what is it called? Hedge funds? Mm-hmm. What hedge funds and shit was doing to like Toys R Us and Circuit City and them. Feel me? We came in, sold all your assets. Feel me? We put you in debt. So then once you was in debt, you can't pay the shit back. We can't fix this shit. Your sales not coming back. We sold your assets. Bruh, sell that shit off, and we all get, and the folks that made you do it get paid because they on contract. So it was a short-term play for them.
Basically nothing you can do from that point on.
So yeah,
the Mavs are in that point where it's like there's nothing.
How come nobody's saying that?
But because nobody's going to make that correlation that's like you or me. Mm. If you are like you or me, they're going to get silenced. We're not going to. Let's be real. He said,
let's put all your videos is getting 500 views. Why this one get 3? No, why this one get 3?
It's not going to get more than that. All right, we're going to make sure that only a few people see what you're saying, because we don't want to bring attention to this shit. Nobody's going to bring attention to what they're doing.
That's real. That's
not in that light.
That's absolutely what they just did. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody's made the correlation, but I feel like it should be talked about more. Mainly because it's what's been happening for the last 20 years, right? Every business that I remember when I got out of high school that I went and applied at got taken down by this same tactic. Like, all of them. Don't. And it's like, damn, what happened? Oh, they weren't making the sales. They weren't doing this. And it's like, nah, bro, I was at Toys R Us when y'all fucked that shit over. Like, I remember how this shit came in. Like, oh, they sold this, they sold that. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. We don't have these partnerships, this, that, and the other. All right, bet. Tanked it, bro, and then sold off the assets.
That was the end of that.
Or went bankrupt, one of the two. And they did that to multiple. Radio Shack, Circuit City, right? Best Buy still around somehow. Maybe they didn't sell off, bro, but they had to change their business model just to stay around. Like they did it, but you feel me? Just barely, probably.
I honestly feel like Best Buy is hanging on by a thread because if you being real with it, how often have you went into Best Buy in the last 10 years? And if it
Every time I bought a new TV.
Okay, but
I didn't go in. I ordered it on Amazon and picked it up at Best Buy.
Last time I was at Amazon, not Amazon, at Best Buy. It was when I was buying a TV. But we don't need you for anything else.
Nah, bro. You just a pick up place and where I should return some shit.
I don't really need this place. We can go to Costco, to be honest, because you can return anything there. You don't have to, go through Best Buy.
Had I bought a Kia, I didn't like the way it turned. Took it back.
I can take it back to Costco. I can't do that with Best Buy. I don't need to buy a $700 warranty or some other bullshit.
Some stupid ass.
Nope. I can just take it back. So once people get a hold of that more often, there's really no point in going to Best Buy for anything.
Best Buy, I think, got it right because they just an Amazon distribution center.
It definitely works out for them.
Because they can take the returns.
Even as all the protests are going on, the one place that hasn't been talked about is Amazon. Nobody's going to really cancel their Amazon. Like, people might do it, but it's not going to happen in droves. Nigga, fuck out of here. I'm still working, all right? It ain't slowed down at all. It's probably picked up more. So the reason I'm saying that is because the convenience of the company is too great.
Well,
right? More than any other place.
I was gonna say they like the convenience is ridiculous because you can get all your stuff like on auto, like you know what I mean. All your basic necessities every month you get if you need to.
Real quick,
you can get them early. It's not. I get it, and I mean whatever.
I'm just saying that it makes places like this stay in business like Best Buy because Best Buy isn't needed for anything. So because we can just take what you have and give it to somewhere else, eventually they might cut out the middleman because we'll just buy you out. Like we'll see that happen eventually.
Nah, I don't think Amazon want to run. We're not talking about them. This is not one of those shows.
You're right.
Right. Cut that short.
Right.
Moving on though, we're talking about tech money. Steph Curry. I gotta clarify how I feel about him. Mainly because anytime I say something, niggas be acting like I'm talking about Steph Curry ain't this.
Because this
and it's
nigga
not.
Is incredible,
it's not,
and you
bruh.
be having because I talk to you all the time.
Yeah,
and you be throwing shade nonstop about
but that's
everything.
what I'm saying. I feel like I gotta throw in. It's not Steph Curry hate. It's literally everybody else. Like I'm not mad at him.
Because y'all not as great as Steph Curry, the greatest player.
Nah. It's not that. It's not that because I'm giving. That's what I'm saying, bro. You be acting like I didn't say he was great. You acting like I never said he was in the conversation when I have multiple times. Y'all say KD is, and I be like, I don't know about that, right? But for Steph Curry, I never held it back. It's like, yeah, he got it. My main issue is the off-ball movement and all of those things. The being able to direct on the court, and I'm like, hey, dog, that's awesome. I'm glad he could do that because he shoot better than anybody, so he can make space for himself. That's fucking amazing. But the other 9 niggas on the court. Feel me? It's like y'all. What the fuck do y'all be doing in practice?
They do it closer to the rim.
No, but I'm saying y'all not because I've watched games where I'm like, what the fuck is this? Well, what is happening? Like, how do you not know where to be?
But this is where I feel like you're not giving the league enough credit for the talent that they have.
Nope.
Everything that they do, if it was closer to the rim, it would look the way that you thinking about it should look. But that's why the game has changed. The skill gap is way different than it was 20 years ago.
Bruh,
if we were to run the triangle, right? How the fuck do you run the triangle with the 3-point line nonstop? That wasn't a thing. Unless it was in the corners, there wasn't a thing.
Bruh.
Right? You shooting this shit at the top of the key, and that's it.
You missing my point. My point being, these cats play basketball for a living, day in, day out, right? Like, you should know where to be on the fucking court.
I'm sorry, but
you changing the conversation. No, you changing that.
No,
shit.
I'm
You
not.
changing it. Nah,
you
fuck
sound
that.
like sound like Asian fathers did. Why got you better?
Nah, bro, because you changing the
kids be straight A students. You be like, you should be better than
everything you just said is great. Cool. They can't do this. They can't do that. And it's like, dog, this is what you do for a living. And all I see you do. I don't even see cats setting screens and shit.
Yes, they do.
Not on every team.
If it was closer to the rim, you would see it more. You would see it the way that you're looking at it. But because I can't get this shot off with more space, if I'm taking this shot, that's because I think I can make it. I don't think I can make it every single time. So even if I do get this screen with the amount of time that they get to close out, I'm not taking this shot unless I'm Steph Curry or somebody of this equivalent like talent. This is why we give people like Kyrie so much credit for how good he is. Because other people can't really do this. There's very few. JJ Redick, fucking Kyle Korver. They are the few shooters in the league that have ever been able to do what these dudes are doing.
And this is why I'm saying, how do y'all do this for a living? And then they niggas just work harder than you?
No, they have a talent that you haven't been able to replicate. It's hard to do. But it's hard, dude. What? It's hard to do. You're making it seem like NBA players aren't as good as NBA players. We still better than everybody else in the world. Talent-wise, at least.
That's probably the biggest part of my argument is that yes, y'all have hella talent, but you don't know how to play a team game, and that's the biggest problem. This is the biggest problem I have because yes, you dribble real well. And you can make space for yourself when you hold the ball. You can't do shit off the ball. And that's my biggest fucking problem because when... No, shut up. Let me finish. My biggest fucking problem is that y'all talk about Steph Curry and them like it's so cerebral. And they saw this and they saw that. And it's like, great. What the fuck are these other niggas doing that can score 30 when they got the ball in their hands? But be standing over there with their hands in their pockets when they don't. What the fuck do they be doing at practice? What are they learning? What can't they do?
If it was closer to the rim. Okay? If we was running this off-ball action and you shooting a curl from 15 feet away, yes, you cashing that shit every time. How many teams in the league are doing that? They're not doing
Them niggas missing the threes?
That's the point. Because it's a 3-point shot, it's a lot harder to make that. So regardless if I know what to do or not, we're not doing what they doing over there. And the niggas that's over there doing it, don't be making it as much.
All I'm hearing is excuses, bro.
I'm being honest with you.
How many
this is why I said
how many three-pointers did Al Horford have when he scored 40 or whoever that was in
Al Horford,
whoever that or White or whoever that was on the Celtics, how many three-pointers did them two have that just scored 40 apiece? And it wasn't the stars on the Celtics.
I feel you. I feel you.
How many?
I feel you. How many? But how many teams wouldn't take them and put them in the starting lineup and be astronomically better if they had them? Huh? We talk about the stars of their team like they're not as good as they are. Why? Because they have other players that are as smart as they are that look great as well. Only reason why.
So how come this?
They do the same thing to Steph. They didn't get that nigga the MVP two, three different times.
How come this the only team that got other smart players?
They're not easy to come by. It's both.
You see my problem?
But it's both things. Do you have the talent to do this one? And are you intuitive enough to do it while you're on the court at the same time? It's hard to do this at a game speed. You make it seem like it's easy to do. If you can't even run this shit on a video game with sticks, how are you doing this in a real game?
Because it's your fucking job.
I don't want to hear that.
See?
Once again, I keep giving you the same caveat. If it was closer to the rim,
but that's what I'm saying.
It's the same shit you were saying in the 90s that you keep saying is the way basketball should have been played.
And I'm not buying
it. They can't do that from 30 feet away. But if you try to shrink the game, you're going to get outscored.
But this is the problem that I keep saying. Is as the game been changed for a decade.
You just want them to make shots just because they should be able to make shots, and that's not real.
What?
You want them to make them 30
No, bro. I see you talking about scoring, bro, and I'm not talking about that at all. That's nothing. That's not what I'm talking about here.
right.
My point is off the ball movement. I don't get you keep saying about talking about shrinking the court and shit. If the game has changed and you out here, bro, and as the last 10 years, it ain't just changed yesterday. They've been doing this shit for a decade.
But the three-point shot
fuck out of here, bro.
The three-point shot never got easier to make.
That still has nothing to do with spacing the floor. That still has nothing to do with off-ball movement, bro.
Making the shots.
My biggest
issue. You can have all the off-ball movement if you want. If you can't make the shots, what's the point of running the play?
Bro, my biggest issue is these niggas don't do that.
If you can't make the shot, what's the point of doing it anyway? There's a reason why.
Because you cannot. You don't have to fucking. Bruh, I just sent you the video of Trae Young throwing that shit to nobody and dude getting the layup. I just sent you that.
Yeah.
That's the fucking point of off-ball movement. That's my fucking argument. Yo, shut up. Shut up. We moving on. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No,
shut up.
Geez,
nah. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't gonna say nothing but the same shit
again. Nigga, Luka do it. Jokic do it.
That's great, bro. But I'm saying,
if you great at passing, you excelling at this in the league.
But you know what else it takes for you to be great at passing? Niggas moving off the ball.
They move off ball, bro. But you trying to say that they don't do?
Because y'all talk, bro. Because y'all talk about Steph Curry when he move off the ball like he the only nigga that can do it. And my biggest fucking
one of few that can. He one of
moving on, bro. Moving on.
I'm just never going to agree with what you're saying. It could be better to me.
Bro, it's one or the other. Either he's the most smartest cerebral cat ever, or other people do it too. It's not the same.
They don't do it to his efficiency.
Because they don't shoot. Because they don't shoot threes.
But that's why the game looks the way it looks now. Look, remember when we were talking about the game would be different if they weren't shooting as many threes? Mm-hmm. That goes with this argument. If they weren't shooting as many threes, the game would look very, very fucking different. And when off-ball movement is only off-ball shooting from beyond the three-point line, that's it. It doesn't happen inside the three-point line. We don't need it to. If you're going inside the three-point line, go straight to the fucking rim. That's what scoring has become now. If you don't like that, I can understand it, but that's what the game is. It doesn't need to change. Efficiently, at least. That's what the numbers run. So if we're doing it like this, it doesn't make the three-point shot any easier to make, which is what I keep trying to say to you. If the skill gap to the intuitiveness to actually get this done, the IQ, it's hard to bridge that gap. This is why players like White are so fucking great, even as role players. Every team in the league would want them on the starting five, no matter who they got to replace. Fucking Russell Westbrook would be replaced by White on that team right now if we traded him for each other, no matter how good he is. Because you can shoot and you know how to run this system with Jokic that would make it astronomically better. Right? I understand where you're coming from. I'm just letting you know the skill gap is different than it used to be. And it's only because of the three-point line. If we were shooting inside the three-point line, you'd have different kind of ball movement. Everybody would look like the Spurs now because these players can shoot that shot. But it's not efficient anymore. I mean, if you are efficient at doing it, we're just going to do one dude like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and you just run that every single time down the court. We don't need 5 dudes to do one thing. We just need the one guy that's prolific at it to do it. Or else we're going to shoot these 3-point shots. Nigga, stay on the 3-point line and get these open shots. Like, I know it ain't what you wanted to hear, but this is why the old dudes be sounding the way they do on TNT and be mad about it.
Well, like I said, it's just literally the way people talk about it. Because it's either one person does it really great, because y'all say it about KD too, but y'all don't say he's one of the greatest ever. But that's what I'm saying. Is it's like the same thing applies. I do feel you on that. So it's like, nah,
it's
bro.
It's not like I disagree. I'm just saying it's because of the way the game runs.
Niggas be arguing on a fucking spider web. Like, nigga, we gonna start here and then go over here. This is a conspiracy ass theory to make this nigga great. And it's like, nah, it's pretty straightforward. The nigga shoot better than anybody, and he get open. That's the argument.
And then they argue about the small caveats to their greatness and be like, well, he can't carry a team, so this is why you don't talk about him as much. Mm-hmm. You talk about people like Steph Curry and LeBron James, and that's it. And, until another one comes up after that, we don't really care. And it doesn't help the league, but it is the truth.
But don't nobody want, it's kind of homogenized now, and don't nobody want to be talked about like that, bro. We've seen it.
Nobody's trying to get scrutinized every day on TV.
Bro, we've seen it for 20 years. Mm-hmm. It's been 20 years of talking about LeBron James like he's not a person.
Yeah, and that's why he didn't want it happening to his son if we were to go back to that.
Bro, there's no reason.
Don't do it. It's just not necessary.
And then the conversations you have be asinine, bro. There's no, why are you comparing, oh, he's a Jordan guy. What the fuck does that mean?
Moving the goalpost.
No, what does that mean in 2025, bro?
It means
in 2007, all right, bro, that you got something to say. All right, but
the game ain't played like that no more.
So bro, we really moved on, bro. You talking about Wilt, basically.
It don't matter how he used to play. Because, once again, he wasn't shooting beyond the three-point line. So what is he doing now? If he wasn't prolific at shooting threes, how great would he have been? He would have been Shai Gilgeous, bro. And we don't care.
Or Russell Westbrook.
But no, because he was prolific at shooting those twos within within that line. So,
well, I mean,
even if you're incredibly great at it.
I'm thinking about it like this. Because the game has changed, this is the type of player Michael Jordan was when he came out, bro, he attacked the rim, right? So because the way the game is now, if you drafted Michael Jordan now, he's just attacking the rim. We're not doing that 2-point shit. You see what I'm saying?
Actually, no, I feel what you're saying because I'm looking at it from that perspective. This is where the league has changed, and they do this already. Mm-hmm. They surround you with shooters, and that's it. So you don't want this going to the rim. Mm-hmm. And when you get those opportunities, you yamming it on the rack. That's nobody around to stop
every time.
And if they try to stop you, you get dunked on. Like how Zion just looked over the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's
how do you stop that?
But that's exactly it, because we not, like you said, the numbers and how we let analytics kill everything. We're not doing that. Regardless of what you can really do and what you're really good at, we're just not doing that.
Analytics definitely killed it because as great as Jordan is, we wouldn't want him shooting those 2-point shots that made him as great as he was in his career. If you aren't literally attacking the rim, you need to kick it back out as opposed to shooting.
And also, playing that way would require you to play defense, and you don't really have to play defense with a 3-point shot.
Not the same.
I mean,
we can run it back on a fast break.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is it's everything changes. Everything's changed in the game because the 3-point, it's the prolificness of it. The line been there forever, but they just ain't used it like that. But the fact that they used it like that is bro, I don't really have to play defense really because you just shooting threes. If you got what's Brett's name? Sean Livingston, bro, crazy in the midi, right? If you got him right now. But he shoot threes like that. Or you know what I mean? If you have him right now, he's useless to you. Because it's bro, he could do that all day, but he making them, you go make 2 shots, you made 3 of his. That's just the math.
But you would use him as the only guy that you need to shoot a 2 when you need a 2.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But that's not fair to him. No, but that's not using him to his abilities. He wouldn't be the player we know him as.
This is why I said it's not that I disagree with you. I'm just saying that the game is different now.
And I hate it. Okay.
I don't hate it, but I do feel like there's a point where we've gone to extremes with the 3-point line. And it doesn't need to be as extreme.
And that's my problem. I'm not I get the math on it, right? I understand the analytics, but I'm I just want to see good basketball, and I feel
make shots
anywhere you can. If you a mid-range shooter, bro, you get open for that elbow shot. If that's what you do, that's what you do.
Make the shot.
Right? But if you can't shoot threes, bro, don't extend your shit. If your range ain't there, stop it. Just because you can make 1 every 5, bro, stop it.
We're going to get into a different conversation, but I'm also going to say this just to end this, is if those dudes did want to get paid the way they want to get paid, they need to be able to shoot that 3-point shot. So it does affect the money.
Well, see, I feel like the lead, when you say that, the bottom line is production, right? And you gotta because you're gonna get sit down anyway or whatever. So you gotta show people what you can do when you can do it. Cause bro, you can't if you a hustle dude, you don't shoot threes like that. You do everything else, when you get the time, you got to show what you gonna do. Because yeah, it affects the money, but if they want me on their team, they want me on their team. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, dog, I could try to score these points to get these things, or I could try to stay on this team or get picked up by somebody else that can actually use what I do.
It's the truth. Yeah, no, I get it.
Like, it's just like, I can fit into their system, but dog, they can cut me tomorrow.
And that's the end
right? And nobody knows that that's not even how I play. I'm just here doing what they ask me.
Yeah. And that's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, whether you make it or not on another team, you'll be treated just like Russell was.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter how much greatness we saw in him before. You don't play the way we wanted these other players to play.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to a team that could use you to your best attributes, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And before that, the other 3-4 teams that you was on, they didn't even care that you got the Wizards to the playoffs.
Bruh,
it didn't matter.
He got the second most points for a point guard in the history of the NBA. Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, but we're not talking about him like, all right, bro, I get
you
it.
didn't play the way we wanted you to play.
Yeah, nah, that's cool. I've been a fan. So
see what I mean?
It is what it is. No,
that's
I
how
hear
they
you.
do them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right. We can.
All right. Is there anything else? I think that's it.
Yeah. Nah.
I just put what's practice for just so I can remember that that's my line. What's practice for?
This nigga, bro. They trying. That's all I'm saying is they trying.
And I'm like, bruh, somebody not doing their job.
You should notice, as we talk about Steve Kerr all the time, motherfucking in the Olympics, he didn't use Jason Tatum. Why didn't he use Jason Tatum? Because he can't play off ball at all, and there's no point in playing you.
Yeah.
And now Jason Tatum has a vendetta against this motherfucker forever.
That's okay.
Fuck you. You ruined my shot at the Olympics. Even with the gold medal, I didn't get to play like I should have.
That's okay.
As great as I am, but we think about this. As great as the player is, and he actually has the talent, but you don't do the one thing that I want you to do to play to make you play.
Well, no, that back to my biggest argument on this show is, how do you not? How are you just an on-ball player when your job is basketball? Like that's like.
This is why I said
like
if it was in the 3-point line, it would have been different.
But this is what I'm saying is everything you saying is like on a macro scale, and it's like, all right, cool. You talk about the whole game. I'm talking about individual players that we call great. How is your whole game a high school superstar? And this is your career. This is not just what you're doing in high school. You didn't just blow through college. You've been in the NBA getting paid for this day in, day out for 5-6 years now. And you're
a lot of them.
And you're still just an on-ball high school superstar. Fuck out of here, bro. Like that's my problem. That's why I'm passionate about the argument.
I feel you.
Like,
I didn't say he was wrong.
You changed the argument to make me seem like an asshole. When it's like, you talking about basketball as a whole, and I get it.
Yeah.
The game goes, but I'm talking about people that go to work every day. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Is it's like, nah, bro. You've been a high school superstar. You were scoring 40 and 50, ducking on niggas in the 10th grade. Great for you, right? But you're the same player 20 years later.
You can't do none of that.
You can't get off the ball. You can't go around. You don't know where folks supposed to be. You still in the wrong spot. When the like you said, bro, I think we was watching something and it was like, oh, we got to flip the play to the left side. Right? And it's like, players can't do that. What the fuck you mean, players? This is what they do for a living. The fuck you mean? When the ball go this way, they don't know where to be.
It ain't easy to do intuitively. If
Nigga,
it was.
Like, in the seat, and then that's where I get back. No. And then that's where I get back to, what the fuck is practice for?
If it was, everybody would look like the Spurs. Everybody.
And me being hopeful that niggas make millions of dollars a year could, do their fucking job.
It's not gonna happen, bro. Half the motherfuckers is looking at that talking about, I ain't doing that shit.
And that's my problem. Okay? I ain't tripping off of it, but you see what I'm saying?
You got people like Kobe talking about these motherfuckers don't really want it. But we know what it is.
But that's really what, this is all you got to do. You know what I mean? Like, we're not asking you to learn. We asking you to know where to be on the spot. The ball go to the right.
Look, man, when the ball get to me.
See?
We've listened. What's his name that do the funny takes on
Jeff T.
Yeah, we've listened to them, bro. They just like us. It's just that we have,
like no, but
that's the word I'm looking for. We want them to do more than what they want to do.
No, like I get it, but like that's all. Like, but back to my the only problem I ever have is what niggas don't want to be great.
No, hell no. We trying to be off the bench like you just said before. It's the best job ever, ain't it? To be sixth man. I just put me in when you need me, coach, and then I'm gonna make my money here. That's the best job ever, right? Why do you want them to exceed more than what you would say is the best job?
Because these niggas be starting though. They not bench players. It's not the bench players.
That's why I say I feel you, but it ain't gonna happen with every player. You get one so many of them.
Right.
There's two of them on the
Steph
Celtics,
Curry.
and they make the rest of their team not seem as good as they really are.
Right.
It's just because we got a couple of these motherfuckers, bro. If there was the whole league of them, these motherfuckers would look like Harlem Globetrotters, throughout the league, right?
I can dream.
Yeah, you can,
All
but
right,
it ain't
bro.
gonna happen.
So, all right.
Yeah.
I'm Ludo.
I'm TraB the Wonder.
This has been the Straight Dope Show. Hope you watch some Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do. You can download the app on all your platforms. We got a show.
On the 22nd?
Yeah, Rock the Crowd.
Figure out
where I was going to start at.
Trying to get my bearings together.
Rock the Crowd TV presents Explicit Comedy. We got Asia May, Nate Shaw, Brandon Holloway, and Marcion Evans, bro. They gonna be killing it for a minute. And we got Howard's Gumbo showing up, bro. $5 gumbo. So check this out. Check this out. Hey, if you know, you know. But nah, they you feel me? For $15, you get a good comedy show and a bowl of gumbo. Look at that deal. Look at that deal.
Amazing, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, dog.
Feel me? Like,
if you went to anywhere else and it was like, hey, they're serving gumbo, what is it gonna be? Like $30 for
$5 bowl, bro. You good to go. So March 22nd.
Ow!
Again, bro, you want to be on camera. March 22nd, Sacramento, California. Explicit Comedy with Marcion Evans, Asia May, Nate Shaw, and Brandon Holloway. Feel me? I'm going to be hosting. And Howard's Gumbo going to be there, bro. Get your $15. Feel me? You can buy your tickets early. Find the fucking thing wherever. Just look up Rock the Crowd presents Explicit Comedy, and you'll be there. Hey, and with that, you got anything to say, Otis? Ain't nobody trying to see you, Otis.
Just trying to get pets right now. Hey, can you not, bro?
All right, dog. We out.
Back up, dog. Back up. All right,
This is the Straight Dope Show.
Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
Oh yeah.